Interested in purchasing a property for Airbnb? Well, in this multi-part series, I'm going to take you from starting out to Superhost, including this video today on must-have aspects of a property to purchase. Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Stevens, the entertainment industry's real estate agent and the owner of Stevens Real Estate, a real estate experience tailored to the creative client. I'm also the owner and super host of a cabin I use for short-term Airbnb rental in Pine Mountain Club, California. Today, I'd like to talk about some of my thoughts on what an actual property should possess if it's going to be used as an Airbnb. In the last video, I made the case that the character of a property is more important than location. Something that you can build an experience around and that you don't have to spend money creating the uniqueness. It just already has it inherently in the home. Personally, I think the ideal Airbnb property is 2 bedrooms and 1.5 to 2 bathrooms. A single bedroom is a bit limiting, whereas 3 bedrooms starts to be where you encounter larger groups, which can be great if they're a family, but you do want to stay away from those big partier groups. Plus, for the size, you'll inevitably have to acquire the property for more, and thus charge more to rent it, while simultaneously alienating smaller groups. Okay, here's an aspect that you might not think of: parking. So I would not personally recommend purchasing a property that doesn't have at least 2 paved off-street parking spaces. And for all those looking at cabins or in mountainous areas, nothing with a super steep driveway. There's nothing like a weekend getaway and a nice car with low clearance pulling up to your Airbnb to be greeted with a dirt road or something so steep that they start bottoming out. Okay, this isn't the sexiest thing to look for, but I would highly recommend a home with upgraded systems. If it doesn't have it, the first thing you'll need to do is spend money to be sure all the systems on the property are in tip-top shape. So you might as well find a property in which that is already done. You'll need a water heater that can provide hot showers. And on the topic of showers, make sure the water pressure is enough for a satisfying shower. You know, these folks are taking a vacation after all. You'll need an AC system that cools quickly and efficiently. Do not rely solely on window units and swamp coolers. You'll want an electric panel that isn't on its last legs and blows a fuse when the toaster and the microwave are running together. And you definitely want to make sure the sewer system is newer. No rotting cast iron pipes that may or may not need a plumber to scope it the moment some hair goes down the drain. I can promise the worst thing that you can encounter is a guest that lets you know during the stay that a key component of the house just failed. That means emergency repairs, it means interrupting their stay, it means risking a 5-star review no matter how quickly and courteously you respond to the issue. Get a thorough general inspection and do not even consider renting the home until the systems are in shape to handle constant use by people who don't know the house intimately. You also want to make sure the house is safe. So make sure all glass is tempered and earthquake proof, that there's seismic gas shut off, that all stairs, railings, and decks are very secure. Don't skimp on safety lighting as well, with things like motion-censored outdoor lights and even night lights on the inside. The property really should have a washer and dryer, even better if it's a part of the property that you can section off. I mean, it is nice to have the guests use it, but more importantly, it's better to have it on site for cleaning purposes and turning over the property for new guests. Ideally, you'll also have either a separate storage place, a storage unit, or like a closet that you can lock off and keep supplies for the property. So this is where you'll keep things like extra towels and linens, cleaning supplies, vacuum cleaner and other cleaning equipment, any security equipment, spare light bulbs, tools for repairs, shampoo, soap, sponges, trash bags, and of course, any personal items that you want to keep permanently at the home for your use when you come on up there. Also, you should know the trash situation for the house, what days they come, or if there's a dump site nearby, or if you're remote, what wildlife is there that could potentially get into the trash. Also, consider a backup system. So if your property is remote enough, you may wish to have the property on a backup generator just in case things go south. That way your guests can continue with their stay uninterrupted. Test the Wi-Fi speed. So to do this, connect to the internet. You can use a bunch of different free websites to test the Wi-Fi speed. Ask the sellers what the claimed Wi-Fi speed is by the provider, and test that with what you're actually getting in person. In the work from home era, reliable internet is an absolute must for an Airbnb property. Carpet on the inside of the house, it can be okay if it's limited to the bedrooms only, and it's the type that's, shorter and it's easier to vacuum. Long carpet, it's no longer in style, but it's also kind of a pain to keep cleaned properly. Easy to clean vinyl flooring or water-resistant and sealed engineered hardwood flooring is going to be your best bet. Any tile should be easy to clean. Grout gets dirty pretty quickly, so the smoother the tile and the grout together, the better. Also, ask if there are other Airbnb properties in close proximity. If you already know that at least another property on the street is doing Airbnb, then the neighbors that aren't doing Airbnb have probably already got used to short-term rental guests coming into the neighborhood, and that's just gonna make the transition easier. Do research on any particular ordinances like high fire zone brush clearing, any types of protected trees, and what, if anything, the city does during the winter time to keep the roads accessible. Finally, visualize in the home for what I like to call cozy spots. So these can be inside or outside, but the point is you want places that are going to be easy to photograph as places people just want to be. Places to sit either by oneself or with others, gathering spaces, places to just be and experience the home that are really going to pop in photos. If you can find multiple of these types of spots on the property or think they would be easy to create, that's a huge win. Okay, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a whole lot about my thoughts on different aspects of properties for Airbnb in Los Angeles that are going to be a huge benefit to have. Now, in future videos, I will be talking about how to design and furnish a property, the crucial first 6 months of Airbnb, getting to Superhost status, and more. At Stevens Real Estate, we specialize in working with creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and especially people in the entertainment industries because I spent 7 years of my life working in animation and visual effects. That is why I designed Stevens Real Estate to be tailored to the creative client. I also designed a few value-adding programs for both buyers and sellers that no one else is offering. For buyers, you get all your inspections paid for, no questions asked. I even have lenders that specialize in working with folks in the entertainment industry, even if you're freelance. Sellers, we maximize the price of your most valuable asset by giving you fresh paint, new floors, updated landscaping, and full staging at no cost to you. And of course, for my Airbnb clients, I help put together a financial analysis for the investment using short-term rental data. I'll help you research local ordinances and can even assist with a design vision for your Airbnb property. So if you like my energy and personality and you think my expertise in the programs that I offer would benefit you, it is never too early to get the conversation started. Additionally, I have a fantastic referral program, so if you know someone that would benefit from connecting with me, I would absolutely love an introduction. Thanks again for watching, and at the end of this video, there will be a QR code. You can scan it, it'll take you directly to my website, or there will be a link down there somewhere where you can click to learn more.